The National Museum of Australia has unveiled a new gallery that tells the landmark tales of Australian history. During the so-called history wars of the Howard era, critics called for changes to the museum's displays. That was 8 years ago, but the museum is only just beginning the long process of regeneration. Siobhan Henu reports.
It was a battle that brought politics straight into the capital's cultural heart.
You enjoy the museum? Yeah! That's very good.
In 2003, some board members said the new museum wasn't telling Australian history properly. A commissioned report wasn't quite as scathing, but it criticised the profusion of objects and the lack of chronology. An original display was pulled out, and today its replacement, called Landmarks, has opened.
I think over the past 10 years we've developed a much more mature sense of Australia's history. It's a connected history. There's lots of Indigenous stories in this exhibition, interwoven with settler stories.
There's a strong focus on farming and on mining as the forces that built Australia. A new object is this 15-tonne rock shovel, still encrusted with dirt from Rio Tinto's mines. There are displays on the gold rushes, convict history and the Opera House. With monumental relics as well as multimedia displays, the museum has tried to answer some of its critics, as well as keep moving forward with the times. It already has the prime spot right by the lake in the middle of Canberra, but there's still a lot of work ahead before it can stamp its place in the heart of all Australians. And it's up to the task.
The great thing about us being a younger museum that's still growing and developing is that we've kind of got a great openness about the way we can interpret objects.
The individual stories help us to see history not in these kind of big opposing camps, but as something much more personal and rich.
Rich veins of a story that's still being told. Siobhan Henu, ABC News, Canberra.